Shakur Stevenson on another interview says, look, bro, I've given up on Tank Davis ever fighting me because he just don't want to be great like I want to be great. He don't want to fight like I want to fight. That's what he said. Let's talk about it, man. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video, turn on your notifications. Catch me live Monday, Wednesday, Thursday night at 7:30. We also live Sunday mornings with the same OG KQKC Boxing Network at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Join the channel as a member. Drop super chats when you come out of live streams that we do. And hit me up if you want to debate. Email address is knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com. Let's get it cracking though. So, I seen this yesterday. I played it on my live stream yesterday. And when I was playing on my live stream, I said, I'm gonna make a video on this shit, bro. And Shakur Stevenson, number one, he has room to talk like this right now because Tank Davis is fighting Jake Paul. That's why he's talking like this. However, I want to remind him and I want to remind all my viewers that the facts just don't line up with that situation. What facts, KO? We're not going to ignore the fact that the closest thing we've seen to Shakur Stevenson talking to a Gervonta Tank Davis representative is Stephen Espinoza, who works for the PBC. And Stephen Espinoza looked that man in his face and told him multiple times, I know for a fact Tank Davis wants to fight you. He's told us multiple times, I want to fight Shakur. I want to fight Shakur. So, that's first and foremost. Secondly, we know for a fact that Tank Davis' team reached out to Shakur Stevenson at the end of 2024. That doesn't align with somebody who doesn't want to fight you. See, Shakur Stevenson is a walking contradiction in my opinion. And he's doing a good job, and his handlers are doing a good job of making it seem like he's doing every fucking thing he can. Everything in his power. Man, I want to fight Tank so bad, bro. I'm doing everything I can to fight him. When in reality, all he's doing is doing a bunch of interviews, attaching himself to him while making other moves on the back end. That shit sound familiar? That shit sound like somebody? That's all he's doing, bro. Yo, I really want to fight Tank. And I've just made up my mind that it's probably never going to happen. But you do know that he committed himself to Turkey al-Sheikh as soon as he got done with Williams and Payton. Y'all do know that, right? I really want to fight Tank so bad, bro. He just won't fight me. He don't want to fight me. Please fight me, man. Damn. I'm doing interviews. I go over here. I talk about Tank. I go over there. I talk about Tank. I talk about Tank. I'm talking about Tank. I'm talking about Tank. Say, bro, you a free agent. What you about to do? I'm finna go sign in the match room. Like, I told y'all, after the Williams and Payton fight, really great performance from Shakur Stevenson. Answered a lot of questions that I had about him fighting Williams and Payton. Give him all the credit in the world for that. However, bro, I told y'all, dog, the last time he was a free agent, he said, I want to fight this guy. I want to fight that guy. I want to fight him. I want to fight him. I want to fight him. Then he went and he signed to a promoter that didn't have none of the fighters that he claimed he wanted to fight. Fast forward again, I want Tank. I want Tank. Only reason I'm fighting Team Alifu, if I get the Team Alifu fight, the only reason I'm fighting somebody else in January or February is because he don't want no smoke with me. But as soon as you got done with Zepeda, you didn't have Jay Prince and Josh Dubin reach out to Tank team to try to make a fight. You had Josh Dubin and Jay Prince get you to commit to Turkey for another fight. That's what you did, bro. And then after that's already done and it's set in stone, that's when he went on his full court press, doing all these interviews and shit. Like y'all get shit messed up. It's like, because somebody talk good, it's the same shit I went through when I was talking about Devin Haney or Keyshawn Davis or all these dudes, they talk real good, but make no moves to get the fight. And here's another thing, right? If you don't believe he'll ever fight you, if there's no conversations being had behind the scenes, if boxing has truly moved on from him, like a lot of y'all claim it has, then everybody stop talking about him. Everybody stop asking about him. Everybody stop doing interviews about him. When you get asked a question about Tank Davis, say no comment. Say no comment. He ain't never gonna fight me. No comment. Next question. Start doing that. And let's see how it goes. But no one's gonna do that. No one's gonna do that because they all know that they full of shit, bro. Now, for Gervonta Davis's part, bro, and you may say, well, KO, why he respond like that every time y'all ask him, they ask him a question about this fighter or ask him a question about that fighter? It's because the nigga don't like getting asked questions about other niggas, bro. Do I think he's right? Fuck no, bro. That's why Shakur can talk like that. I think he should nip all this shit in the bud and go make these motherfucking fights. But I'm not gonna act like Loman's not the one that ducked him in 2024. I'm not gonna sit here and ignore the fact that his team reached out to Shakur and Shakur went in another direction. I'm not gonna do that like some of y'all want me to. That shit ain't gonna happen. I'm not gonna ignore the fact that the closest thing that Shakur's ever talked to the Tank, somebody that I know Al Heyman respects, Steven Espinoza, is telling everybody, yeah, Tank said he want to fight Shakur. I'm not gonna ignore that shit. You can ignore it if you want to, but I'm not. And I think too many times what all y'all do, a lot of you, is you put all the pressure on the nigga that's providing the payday. You put all the pressure on the nigga that's giving everybody a name. You provide all the pressure on the cat that's really moving shit on his own. But you put none of the pressure on the other people to make themselves available, to make themselves undeniable, to make themselves right there ready to go. When it was Earl and Bud, niggas was putting all the pressure on Earl. Earl, go do this. Earl, go do that. Earl, go do that. Bud Crawford had no pressure to go over there. It was always Earl's fault. When in reality, Earl was on pay-per-views doing crazy numbers and doing all that shit, selling out arenas without Bud. Bud should have been running down on him. Not sitting over there like, yeah, I'm him too. Sound familiar? Sound familiar? Shakur doing the same thing. Talking, tank. Talking. I'm over here in Turkey though. Tank. Talking. I signed the match room now. And then all his fans get up in an uproar when y'all hear him do an interview. And while you're watching the interview, just remember this. You're watching him interview, talking about a ninja, that when he was a free agent, he never went to go try to reach out to that team and try to see if he could get that fight. I'm going to repeat that. When he got done with Zepeda, he committed to Turkey. Nobody called Louis the Cubans. Nobody called Tom Brown and TGB Promotions. Nobody reached out to Premier Boxing Champions on his behalf, trying to see if they could get that fight. When he got done with Zepeda, he took his ass over there and he recommitted to Turkey. As a matter of fact, he said he wanted Tank or Lamont Roach. He didn't even have his team reach out to Gary Jones, Lamont Roach's representative at the time, to see what's up with that. No, he didn't do none of that shit. And what's taking him and Team Alifu so long to get made? I don't trust Team Alifu, Telefimu. I don't trust him. So I say all this to say, bro, y'all can tell me that Tank don't want to fight Shakur all day. But if I claim I want something, but I never try to get it, do I really want it? I can tell you, bro, I want this channel to blow up. I want this channel to be the best and biggest boxing channel that we have on YouTube. I want to just build it up, but I don't never drop no videos. I don't never go live. Do I really want what I'm saying I want? What's the analogy, KO? The answer to that question was no, by the way, right? What's the analogy, KO? The analogy is this, y'all. If I say I want this fight, if I say I want this person, if I say I want that person, but I never make a single move in that person's direction, do I really want to fight them? If I say I want to fight Tank, if I say that's the biggest fight, if I say that's the main fight I want, if I say I'll do whatever to make that fight happen, but 2 times I'm a free agent and I don't make any moves in that direction to even try, do I really want it? For Shakur fans, if that was anybody else, y'all would say the answer to that question is no. But go ahead and cope in the comments. I'll see y'all soon. Peace!